Hey guys, it's your girl Tiff from Tiff's Planet, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys might hear a little bit of thundering and lightning outside. I don't know what's going on with this weather in California, but it was just sunny this morning, and now all of a sudden it is gloomy and it's thundering and lightning. So yeah, you might hear that in the background a little bit. But I will be planning March the 18th through the 24th. And as you guys probably can see, I have been doing the past few Plan With Me's a little bit different. I tried to talk through a video, and then the past two, I've been starting off the traditional way of doing a Plan With Me. So after this week, I'm going to put a poll up here. Let me know if you guys like the traditional way of starting off a Plan With Me like this, where there's nothing on the page, or if you guys want me to go back to doing it how I was doing it before, where you guys can see the completed layout in the very beginning, and then showing you guys the kit afterwards. So I'm going to put a poll up here somewhere so you guys can see, and you guys can let me know what your thoughts are. But I just wanted to try it to see what the response would be, and if you guys liked it better or like the untraditional way that I was doing it before better. So let me know. But again, like I said, I will be planning the March 18th through the 24th. This week is the first week of spring, and so I am using a Giving Girl kit, and I absolutely love this kit. I was gifted this kit by one of my dear planner friends, Leggings Plans. You guys hear me talking about Leggings Plans quite a bit. We're really good friends on Instagram. So make sure you guys go and follow her. It's Leggings Plans on Instagram, and her name is Tanya. But she showed me this back, I think, in like November or December, when they were doing like the advent calendars, and I believe she got this in the advent calendar, and she got it in like all foils. So she got it in, I think it was silver, rose gold, and gold. And I'm like, oh my God, that silver one is so pretty. Not thinking that she was going to actually give it to me. And then so she asked her for some washi samples from Simply Gilded, because I was trying to decide if I wanted to get some Simply Gilded washi, because I never had Simply Gilded washi. So she's like, oh yeah, send me your address and I'll send you a sample. And when she sent me a sample, she also sent me this kit, which I was super excited about. So this is also my first Giving Girl kit. So this kit is named, the name of this kit is called Shine. And so you have your foil page here that has your weekend banner, your date dots, and then you have some paper clips, some more clips here, checklists, checks, which I think are super cute, some tags for like sales, pencils, money bags, you got groceries, you got food, coffee, you got your time, you got 2 doctor appointment, you got this like needle for like if you have to do insulin or injections, you got the weights here. It's just a very functional foil sheet, which I thought was so amazing. I liked this so much that I ended up going onto her website, finding her sampler that she had like this, and getting it in all 3 foils. So I was really excited about this, and I think this came with the kit in the advent calendar. So that's the foil sheet here. And then these are your beautiful full boxes. I love the fact that it just felt perfect for spring, because of all of the light pastel colors, but also because of the flowers and things like that. It just felt perfect for the first week of spring. So the name of this kit, like I said, is called Shine, and then you have that right here in the middle of this full box here, and then you have this double full box that says "You Are Loved," and I really think that it's such a pretty. I love that quote. I love that, just that saying. It's a quote, but the saying just all the way around. Somebody just needs to know that they're loved. I absolutely love that. I love how she did like the scattered sparkle of the glitter foil. I love how she did that. And as I'm looking at this foil, it's like a slight, almost like hollow effect to it when you look at it sideways. And I'm thinking this might be like a silver, almost like a silver hollow. And it's so pretty. So anyways, these are your full boxes. I absolutely love them. These are your double full box here. And then you have some bow quarter boxes at the bottom of this page. And then you have your beautiful bottom washi. You have some headers here, some heart checklists, some bows, some to-dos and don't forgets. And then you have your beautiful Monday through Sunday date covers. Next, you have some more quarter boxes of appointment labels. You have your half boxes, and you have your ombre checklist along with some heart checklists. And then here you have your full box dividers, some page flags, these cute little bows. I think these are absolutely adorable. Some more checklists, some 3-bow checklists, some functional script stickers, some more bows here. And I love these little boxes here, which I'm going to definitely be using. I'm going to be using these to mark my countdown to my last day of school. And then you have some appointment labels here, and then you have these beautiful foiled habit trackers. I don't believe I've ever used foiled habit trackers, so I'm really excited about that. So again, this is the Giving Girl kit, and this is called Shine, and it's in silver foiling. And then you have the additional foiled sheet here. And so this is the kit that I will be using for the first week of spring, planning March 18th through the 24th. If you guys care to see how I create my beautiful layout for this kit, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to begin by putting down my bottom washi. Just side note, my little one is running back and forth in here. Hi mama, hi. Now back to the regularly scheduled program. I am just laying down my bottom washi, and I had the idea of layering my bottom washi, and I got that inspiration from Esley from Inking in the Brain. She layers her bottom washi a lot, so I decided to use some baby bows from Simply Gilded in the baby blue color with the holographic bows. And then I'm going to be using this polka dot and silver washi from Michael's that I got. And so I will be mixing metals yet again this week, just like I did last week for the Mixed Metals Challenge. And I'm really liking how it looked. So I'm going to be mixing holographic foil as well as silver foil this week. And so you guys just see me here putting down my bottom washi. And I might have to incorporate layering some washi again, because I really love the way that it came out. It was such, I'm sorry for the peeping of my head. I think I explained in my last plan with me that I have an actual for real tripod now. And so I'm trying to figure out what position is the best position to film at so that you don't see my head peeking through every now and again. Okay. Okay, so on to the date covers. I went ahead and whited out the dates for the sake of time, and I'm just going in and I'm laying down my date covers Monday through Sunday. And I was a little bummed, I'm not going to even lie. I've been seeing, one of the things that I absolutely love about the Giving Girl kits is those fabulous, huge, like overly extravagant date covers that I've seen on most of her kits. And so when I got this kit, I was like, I didn't get those date covers, and I really wanted to have those date covers in this kit. But either way, this kit is such a beautiful kit, and I was very pleased with how it came out. It took me a little bit of time to kind of get into my mojo, get into my groove. But once I laid down my foundation, I kind of started to get there. But it took me a little bit of a minute this week, and I don't know what my struggle was. I don't know if it was just because it was a new kit that I hadn't been used before, a new format that I wasn't used to. I don't know what it was, but it took me forever to just kind of like really get in my groove this week. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and continue to lay down my date covers, and then I am going to lay down my headers. And it takes me a little bit of time to lay down my headers. So, chit chat. I'm going to chit chat with you guys for a little bit. This week ended up being my very last week of school, and I could not believe that 3 years had went by that fast. So this was a very special week for me, because it was my very last week of last week of school. I think my last week of school was officially the following Monday, which was the 25th of March. But just to be like counting down, you guys will see me do that starting on Wednesday, counting down my last couple of days of school, which is so crazy to me. Like, I can't believe it went by so fast. Even with me taking a break, I took a maternity leave break because I was on a modified bed rest with my daughter, my last baby, and even with that, it just still seems like it went by really, really fast. So, anywho, I'm proud of myself. We're very, very happy to be at this point, but at the same time, it's like all these new ventures and looking for new jobs and all that is just, it's a little nervous, but you know, I'm ready for it. So onto my sidebar area, I'm going to take that full box that said shine bright like a diamond. Okay, I'm sorry for the random singing. That's my my best friend's fault. She does that random singing, random dancing. Anywho, I'm going to then go ahead and lay down my page flags and then go back to doing my sidebar area. So I'm currently laying down these page flags, which are actually going to change momentarily. I realized these were more white and green than anything, and I kind of wanted to pull in a little bit more of the pink, so I ended up changing these page flags and putting the ones that had a little bit more pink in them down. And then after I do that, I'm going to then continue on with my sidebar area. And I just took these little bows that actually came in the kit and put them in the middle of each one of my page flags. Now I'm going to be laying down my baby bows from Simply Gilded, and the same ones that I laid down on my bottom margin. I'm going to be using these as a background for as a header, pretty much, for my sidebar area. Since it only came with the pink headers at the top of the page, I'm going to be using a lot of it Simply Gilded in this layout with the blue and the pink. And then I'm also going to be incorporating some of these foiled headers from Chic Blossom Prints, which you see me laying down there, and then laying down one of the ombre checklists. And I'm going to be using this to mark all of my Instagram posts for the whole entire week. I didn't have a this week sticker or script sticker, which I usually use in my sidebar area for my Instagram posts, but I did have a script that said Instagram post from Sadies Stickers, which you guys will see me putting down a little bit later on. And again, using my baby bows from Simply Gilded and cutting them down to header size. And now you guys don't laugh, I didn't realize and think until after I finished doing this, was it this layout or the week after that? Anywho, I realized, like, I think a week or two after I'll use all these this Simply Gilded washi to do headers, that the width of this ruler was the exact width header size for a full box. Didn't know that. Yeah, don't judge me. Anywho, I'm going to then be taking the foiled habit trackers, and I'm going to be using 3 of them this week. I'm going to be using one to mark my water, one to mark prescription, because my daughter wasn't feeling well and had to get a prescription. So I wanted to mark that I was giving her prescription every day, and then I also wanted to mark my workouts. So I ended up using all 3 of the habit trackers, which I typically only use 1 or 2, 2 being my norm. Actually used 3 this week. Then putting down the pink baby bows from Simply Gilded and using that. So I put the baby bows down in order to as my header. What you guys see me doing here is I tried a few different ways to use some of my Chic Street Stickers ombre checklist and tried to figure out how to use it, because it kind of matched the kit, and the sections for where you write are a little bit wider, and I feel like I write a kind of big. So I was trying to use those, and it just was not working with me. I could not get it to look the way that I wanted it to look, and so I ended up scratching that and ended up just going with the ombre checklist that actually came in the kit. It's like, if first you don't succeed, try again, or go with your original plan. Because my original plan was to use what came in the kit already. Should have just followed my first mind. I hate when you have say that you're gonna do something, and you have this plan in your head. I'm gonna do it like this, and then you second guess yourself, and then it's like, why did I not just follow my first mind? Don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna lay that down, and then I will be cutting it down, like I said, to where it's not 6 but it's 4, and I'm gonna be using this to mark my discussion post for the rest of the week. My final I actually only had to do 3, but I knew that the Letters to Apollo script that I was going to be putting down there was going to take up one of these sections for me to write, so it ended up working out perfectly, and I really liked the way that it came out, even though it took me forever. You see, I'm still putting down the sticker. I don't know what I'm telling y'all. Mojo was lost in the beginning of this video. So I then just took some one of the 4 boxes and made me a cut washi strip, put that at the bottom of the page, and then I'm going to also layer one of the blue baby bows from Simply Gilded on the bottom of that to kind of just finish off my whole entire sidebar area. And then after that, I am going to go ahead and go to my Monday, but here you'll see me putting down my baby bows, and I kind of went baby bow crazy on this layout, but I really like how it came out, and it seemed to get a good response on IG. A lot of you guys, when I posted this picture, was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful, it's so pretty. There's a lot of people responded to sent me DMs or reactions to my little foil view on my IG stories. So even though on the struggle bus for a little bit and went crazy with the baby bows from Simply Gilded, I think that it was a good decision because it was received well on my page, which made me very, very happy. So next I'm going to just be taking my Instagram post script sticker from Sadies Stickers Co. and putting that down to indicate that I'm going to be doing my Instagram posts and marking them and tracking them right here. And then I'm going to be taking my discussion board sticker from Letters to Apollo and putting that down at the bottom to indicate that I am going to be tracking the discussion post that I do for school right here. Next, I'm actually going to be putting down the double full box that I was telling you guys that I kind of struggled with for a little while, as well as all of the other full boxes. So I am going to speed this up because it's going to take me quite a while to position and reposition and get all of these full boxes down. So I'm going to speed this up, play a little bit of music behind it, and then I'll be right back. So next I went ahead and took that full box that I cut down and made me a washi strip to complete my sidebar. I'm going to put that down. I'm also going to cut it because I want to just kind of use this as a background for my first my Hello Spring sticker that I'm going to be using in this box, because this was the first day of spring. And I'm going to be then cutting that down in half and then using a half box from Sadies Stickers. And then I put the script that is inside of that box is from Rose Colored Daze, and it just says Hello Spring. I've noticed for me that sometimes it's easier for me to apply stickers to half boxes, quarter boxes, or even do my writing when it comes to Wednesday, because it's right next to the coil. Sometimes I have a hard time. So a lot of times you guys will see the stickers already on the half box, already on the quarter box, or see stickers that I've already wrote on. And I typically will say what I've done, well, on the Plan With Me, but it's just sometimes it's a little difficult for me to write next to the coil because I am right-handed, and I hold my pen. My pen's a little weird sometimes too. So if you guys see that, that's why. On to putting down. I'm going to be then putting down these Sadie Stickers $2 Tuesday bow headers that I found, and I was like, hey, these would go well because it kind of goes with the darker portions of the blue in the kit, and I kind of wanted to pull that in a little bit. On to my Monday, I am going to then take one of the quarter boxes from the kit and put that right up under that header on a Monday, and I'm going to just be using this to indicate that it is Coffee Monday. You guys know how I am about my coffee. Coffee is my jam. I don't start my day without my liquid energy drink, which is coffee. I am fueled by coffee every day. So I'm taking my Letters to Apollo Coffee Monday sticker as usual, per usual. Putting that down on Monday, and then taking my Jump to It Designs Bitmoji stickers that I got customized with me inside of a coffee mug, which I think are super cute. And then taking these Sadie Stickers quarter boxes. I keep saying half boxes, quarter boxes that are silver foiled, putting that down, and I'm going to use that to indicate that I filmed part of my Plan With Me, and those Plan With Me stickers are also from Letters to Apollo. I have quite a bit of Letters to Apollo, you guys. I have filled up a whole entire sticker book full of Letters to Apollo script words. So yeah, it's a lot of Letters to Apollo, but I absolutely love them. Then I took one of the black quarter boxes from not quarter boxes, that is I don't know if it's a quarter box or a half. It's a little bit bigger than a quarter box, but it's not a half box. Anywho, I got that from my Mambi sticker book, and then I just took one of the Piper Paper Company laptop stickers, and I'm going to use this to indicate that I need to print my game tickets, because we were going to be going to the Clippers game on Tuesday, and I wanted to make sure that I print my tickets and put them in my purse so that I did not forget them, so that we can get into the game. So here's when I realized that I didn't like how the headers were looking on my layout. They weren't like uniform. I've gotten to the point where I've liked seeing the uniformity of them going all the way across, or they have to be extremely scattered. So I went ahead and tried to reposition them to where they looked like there were some uniformity to the the headers, so that it wouldn't drive me crazy, because as you guys can see, I keep on changing them and moving them around because it was really bothering me that they weren't, like, you see how it's slightly higher than the other. Like, if it's going to be like that, it has to be like drastic. It can't be that close together, and it's just, that slightly off. That drives me crazy. I don't know why. Anywho, I am just fixing that, and then I'm going to go back to my Monday and finish doing my Monday. But I did want to say that if you guys hear a slight humming, I had to turn on my air conditioner because it is really, really hot in LA here today, and I don't understand why it's so hot. So I had to turn on my air conditioner. So next I took one of these lined full boxes from my Colorful Boxes Happy Planner books, and I use that, and I'm going to cut it down to where it is 3, and I'm going to just be using this to indicate that I was going to be watching a couple of TV shows. 911 came back on, so I had to start watching that. That's my show, of course, and Bull, which is what I watch every Monday. I am absolutely in love with that show, but 911 is my jam too. So also taking one of these paper focus TV icons and putting that down off to the side, and like I said, this is going to just be to indicate that I needed to watch 911 and Bull. Then taking a quarter box and putting that right up under that header. Then I'm taking one of the money stack stickers from Rose Colored Daze, and I am going to be putting that down to just mark that I needed to go run to the bank. And then after that, I am going to be putting down one of the full box dividers from the kit, just to divide those two things that I needed to do on Monday evening. And then on to my Tuesday. My Tuesday is actually going to be turned around a little bit. The way how I started off doing my Tuesday gets flipped around. But you guys will see me putting down one of the half boxes from the kit, and I was going to be using this to indicate that I was going to be doing my homework, and then realized, hey, well, I have a Clippers game to go to. So I ended up using that 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 half box with the bow on it, and it was blue. I mean, of course, the Clippers is a red, and blue, red, white, and blue almost, I think. And so I ended up using that blue box in order to mark that I was going to be going to the Clippers game. And then I took one of the squiggles from the Nikki freebie from Rose Colored Daze and put that down. Next, I'm going to be putting down one of these quarter boxes, and I'm going to be using that to indicate that I need to pack a diaper bag, and this is where you guys will see me switch everything around. And I'm using one of the Sadies Stickers bow half boxes, and I'm going to be using that to indicate my homework, and then switching and putting down that blue half box at the bottom to indicate that I was going to a Clippers game with my familia. And then next I put down another quarter box from the kit, and I'm going to be using this to indicate that I needed to do some more homework. Well, one of them was a class assignment, and then the other one was actual homework. And so I was just using that to mark that as well. And then I'm going to hop over to my Wednesday, and I'm going to mark what I need to do for Wednesday. First things first, I'm going to be putting down one of these page flags, and I'm going to be using that to indicate that I need to take my 1-year-old to the doctor because she wasn't feeling well. She kept throwing up, and her sinuses seemed to really be bothering her. And so I put that page flag down so that I can mark that I need to take her to the doctor. And then I'm going to be putting down this don't forget sticker, because I know typically when I go to the doctor with my daughter, because my daughter has the beginning stages of bronchitis, they typically will give me either some kind of prescription for her when she goes to the doctor. So I wanted to put down don't forget, because I knew that I was going to have to pick up a prescription for her. Next, you guys will see me putting down some baby bows from Simply Gilded, and these are in the light pink with the holographic foiling, and I'm going to be layering these twice just to add as a background for these cute little boxes, little semi boxes that came in the kit. And I'm going to be using these little boxes to mark how many days I had left in school. Like I said before, I can't believe that I am done. Well, now that I'm doing this voiceover, I'm done, and I only have, I think, 19 days left before I walk the stage and get my degree. But at the time, I was 6 days away from finishing my last class. So that's what I am currently working on doing right here, and putting down the little itty bitty. I don't know what these boxes are actually called, but they're super cute. And a few shops that I have used have had these little itty bitty boxes, and I think that they're super cute. And I actually had use for them this time. So taking again one of the bows from the kit, and I'm kind of quartering that, and I'm going to be using that again, like I said, to mark how many days I had left in school. And next, I'm going to just go ahead and fill everything in. I'm going to speed it up really quick because it's going to take me a little bit of time, and then put a little bit of music to it, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back, and we are going to start with Thursday, and I'm going to be laying down a half box from the kit. And first, I wanted to go ahead and put down one of the headers from Chic Blossom Prints, and then I'm going to be putting down this half box from the kit. And then after, I'm going to be using this to indicate that there was homework that I needed to do, my last homework assignment that needed to be due. And I'm going to be using one of the Letters to Apollo homework due stickers and put that down to indicate that I had my last homework assignment that was due on that date. It's all this, like, I'm gonna keep on saying it, guys, because it's kind of surreal to me. Like, I can't believe that I'm done. It's been 3 years. It's been a 3-year journey with me getting my AA degree, and so you know, it's kind of surreal. So if I keep on saying it, I apologize if it's bothering any of you guys, but it's a big accomplishment for me. So anyways, I went ahead and put down a quarter box, and then I'm also putting down one of the Artbox Stickers header overlays, and I'm going to be using that just to kind of add some extra decoration and stuff to this area of my layout. Next, taking those same lined full boxes from my Colorful Boxes Happy Planner book, and I am going to be using this to mark my TGIT shows that I wanted to watch that day, which of course is my Grey's Anatomy, my SWAT, my Station 19. Absolutely love those shows, have to watch those shows. And then taking again another Paper Focus TV icon and putting that down to indicate my TV show that I was going to be watching for that day. On to Friday, I'm going to be putting down a quarter box, and I'm going to be using this to indicate that I needed to call my academic advisor to figure out what I needed to do to finalize everything for school. And then I took a phone sticker from Piper Paper Company and put that down just to indicate that I needed to call my academic advisor. And then taking one of the small page flags from the kit and putting that down, and then taking the script from the kit to indicate that I needed to go to the grocery store. And then laying down another squiggle from Rose Color Daze, which came from the Nikki freebie. And then jumping over to Sunday, I didn't want to forget that I needed to do laundry on Sunday, and Sunday has just been working for me to do my laundry. So taking that same sampler from Rose Color Daze, putting down that I needed to do laundry on Sunday. Back over to Friday from the same sampler, taking that is that from the same? No, I take it back. That's actually that coffee mug is actually from Artbox Stickers. And I got that from my freebie, and I put that down, and then took a no talking before coffee script from Chic Street Stickers and put that down because it was one of those days, like, just you don't say nothing to me until I have my coffee. I then went down to Sunday and put down one of the laptop stickers from Samantha Mae Sticks, and I'm going to be using that to indicate that I was going to be making my Plan With Me live that day. Then going back to Friday, I'm going to be taking one of the page flags from the Rose Color Daze sampler, putting that down, and then taking my Cook a Dinner sticker from my Made with Southern Love script and putting that down to indicate that I cooked dinner that day. I usually cook. I don't cook as often as I used to, but so I try to make sure that I mark it when I do cook. And then I took one of the full box dividers from the kit and put that down to make some separation. And then I also put a bedtime script from Sweet Avas paper to indicate bath time. Sometimes I give my daughter a bath every day or a shower, but when I typically take a shower with her or take a bath with her, I try to mark that in my planner because I kind of like to do that, and that's kind of like our mommy daughter bonding time. And so on Saturday, I cut down one of the ombre checklists and I put that down, and I'm going to be using that to indicate the Happy Meal that I was going to be getting for that day. And everything seemed to come, everything that I was getting was coming on Saturday. So anywho, I got that Happy Meal sticker from an Artbox Stickers sampler that I had. I had the sampler that I had with hollow, and it just kind of worked out perfectly because I had a sampler from Artbox Stickers that was hollow, and then I had a sampler from Rose Color Daze that was hollow. So it really worked pulling in silver and hollow for this week. Next, I just took one of the quarter boxes from the kit, laid that down, and then took my Edit Plan With Me sticker from Letters to Apollo and put that down. And then I went back to my Thursday and put it down that I needed to film part of my Plan With Me. And now on to my Saturday, I'm taking the remainder portion of that ombre checklist and putting that down, and I'm going to be using this just to indicate there's some things that I needed to do for my graduation. And so I just put this to-do list from the Rose Color Daze sampler down there, and I'm going to be using that, just like I said, to indicate that I need to book hotel, things like that, for that day. And then on to Sunday, I'll take one of the bold paper clips from the kit, and then took one of the church stickers from Made with Southern Love and put down that I was going to be going to church that day, which typically I do most Sundays. And then taking another one of those Artbox Stickers header overlays to kind of add some separation and some more deco to that area, and then added another half box to the bottom of Sunday, and I used that to mark that we were having family dinner at my mom and my dad's house. And then to finish off this layout, I put down another full box divider on Saturday just to add some, and I just used that to add some separation to that particular area of this layout. And so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up and play some music because I'm just going to be going ahead and filling in everything right now. You guys will see me put in the to-do list that I was talking about earlier from Rose Color Daze, as well as my Plan With Me live sticker, and then writing in that, of course, I was going to be doing dinner with my mom and my dad for Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and speed everything up, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that is it for this week's Plan With Me. You guys did not get to see I found some spring deco in a freebie that I got from Lorene Plans last year summertime that was so perfect for this week. With the little hummingbird and the rain boots, because it happens to rain on the actual day of spring. Put the little flowers there, the little sun hat, and then the flower pot with the flowers in it. So I just added a little bit of deco at the top, and I really like the way that came out. Unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see me do it because I found it at the last minute. But anywho, this is the completed layout for this week. I absolutely love how it came out. It's so pretty. I am definitely going to be using another Giving Girl kit very, very soon, because it's just like boom pow foil, just hey. And like it just jumps out at you, and I absolutely love how this kit looks, and I just think that it's so perfect for spring. Oh, I also did add a quote box here that says "Make Today Great," and I had got this out of one of my Mambi Happy Planner books. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this plan with me. And again, like I said, I'm going to be doing that poll to let me know if you guys like seeing the completed layout at the end, when I'm finished with it, or in the beginning like I was doing before with my intro. I do like to hear you guys' feedback, so please let me know how you guys feel about that. Also, make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram, because you guys get all of the up-to-date sneak peeks, midweek posts, full views, different things that the shops that I PR for are coming out with. All that is on my Instagram, and so sometimes my plan meets may be a little bit delayed. So your best bet is to follow me on Instagram, especially it's easier when you want to get something that's in my layout, because I typically will tag the shops in my Instagram, so you can just easily go click the picture, go to the link, and get what you need to get from the layout from whatever you liked on my layout. So anywho, hope that you guys are having an awesome week. Thank you guys for being patient with me with getting up these plan with me's. But the fact that I'm graduating in a couple of weeks, so just thank you for being so patient with me and continued support. Also want to welcome my new subscribers, and thank you again for joining the fam. Until next time, guys, happy planning.